Allie talked about wanting to kind of find a rhythm offensively. How much of that is incumbent upon each of you as individuals? How much of that is more of a collective kind of group mentality? How do you approach that?
I feel like each individual in our lineup has a role that we have grown to find out within ourselves, through practice, through how we play together in games, which at first was a little bit slow to start, but I feel like as the games progressed throughout the weekend in Mexico, we found our rhythm. We found what type of hitter that the team needs us to be, and that rhythm is slowly figuring itself out.
You looked really comfortable down there. I would have expected, some nerves, kind of, first time in the Duck uniform, kind of big stage. You didn't look that. Were you feeling that and just didn't show it? Okay.
Absolutely, yes. I will not. I won't lie. I was shaking my first at bat, but I found that I work best when I stick to my routine, which I developed freshman year, and it hasn't changed, which provides some sort of comfort to me when I'm up to bat. It's something that I'm always going back to every time, every pitch. So just sticking to that, sticking to my deep breaths, and not letting the pitcher dictate how quickly I'm ready or like getting into the next pitch, on my working at my own pace. So that helps me stay calm, and just knowing that I can trust myself because I put a lot of work in and my mechanics will do the work for me.
In your words, what were the source of those nerves? What were the biggest things that were making you nervous?
I mean, playing at a bigger stage, representing my home now, and just trying to prove myself also, because obviously I'm a newcomer and I haven't had the opportunity to prove myself in a game yet. So that definitely was a source of some of my nerves, trying to make sure that I'm given my opportunity and I take the most advantage of it.
How long did they last? How long did they take to go away?
First at bat. After that, I was like, I've done this 1,000 times before. Like, don't make it bigger than it is. You know how you've prepared for this. And after that, it was just easy going.
So with that said, what do you think playing your former team will be like this weekend?
There's always going to be, it's always going to be different. They're all my friends. We left on good terms, fortunately. So I'm excited to see them again. But at the end of the day, it is business. And you just got to treat them like any other team that you're playing. I mean, off the field, we're all really good friends. But on the field, like, I'm going to treat them like anyone else and just play my game.
As an Oregon kid, hearing Allie talk about her goals for the program, getting back to World Series, selling out the Jane, do you feel those same goals as a newcomer? Do you see those same things for you, what she's done here?
Absolutely. Absolutely. This team has a lot of passion, and immediately coming in, I could see that. And it has only encouraged me to want to feed into that passion and help these kids, like help my teammates accomplish what they've been working for. And I'm so driven to become a part of that. So I absolutely see it like immediately, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
As a lefty in a righty heavy lineup, how do you sort of feel your role fits in as an asset to this starting lineup?
Mm-hmm. I'm one of the few lefty power hitters in the lineup, and Coach Martyr has always said that she likes that because I'm different to a pitcher. I'm not like a slapper, and I can pull the ball into the right field corner and allow people to score. So I feel like my role is just to be myself as a hitter and just don't make it bigger than it is, because I am different. I allow to have I give depth into the lineup. So I'm just thankful that I can bring that.
How was your first off season here, where you transfer in, now you're coming into a new team, and now you're finally playing? What's like the comfortability level for you as you maneuvered through your transfer process to now to the season?
It was definitely difficult at first. For the longest time, I was fighting, or I still am. I'm fighting for a position at first base. I am a first baseman, but playing in the game, I am DP, and it is difficult, but I feel like having that competition and not being given the starting position made me a better teammate, a better harder worker, and I've just improved tremendously throughout my time here. So I'm very thankful for that, and I feel like I'm only going to get better from here.
How do you maintain mentality in a lineup with this much depth, where there is a fight for a lot of spots in that lineup?
Yeah, it's definitely difficult. I feel like I just have to believe in myself, and as long as I believe in myself, like everything else will fall into place. Mentally, it is very challenging, especially when you know that there's a lot of good talent behind you, and you're not performing, like you're not getting on base every single time, you're not hitting the RBIs that you need to every single time, but you just got to know that you're in the lineup for a reason and just play your part. And if it doesn't go well, everything will be okay, because at the end of the day, it's what is best for the team that needs to be out there. And if it's not you that day, I've learned to just accept that, and it's okay, because I will get my chance and I will prove myself once again.
That transfer process is obviously a whirlwind. Is there a particular moment where it finally, like, it was the real moment that it hit you, like, whoa, I play for Oregon now?
Yes, that transfer process was brutal. It was a shot in the dark almost for my family and I. We knew we wanted to find a program that was better fit for me, but we didn't know exactly what that was when I was going into the transfer portal. And so when Oregon reached out, it wasn't something that we were expecting, but it was a blessing in disguise because we were just very happy. I mean, my first phone call with Coach Lombardi instantly clicked with her, and I just felt so excited to be able to come back home, be with my family, represent a team that I watched growing up that I really never believed that I would be a part of. And now that I'm here, it's been nothing but amazing.